Alrighty, welcome back as promised with our first ever like kind of individual segment special, big game special, Super Bowl special. What's up, Bo?
Yeah, Super Bowl.
I'm I'm seeing a lot of stuff saying that they should just start doing it in New Orleans every year. Like New Orleans just does it better than
Yeah,
anywhere else, and that makes me so happy to hear.
yeah, like the content last year, I feel like you got to see like a lot of like people doing like the whole week was like its own thing last year. Like I
Yeah.
haven't seen anything this year.
I think I've seen a couple people trying to do it, but like the Super Bowl's this weekend and right now the waste management's getting more attention. Like that's kind of crazy.
Yeah, it's like New Orleans is its own like thing going on. Like the city itself is its own entertainment source. Like you just
Yeah.
feed into that, Like
The Super Bowl
yeah,
just happens to be there sick.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like I'm sure like half of the people at that Super Bowl were just people that stumbled in drunk and they just like oh the fucking ticket today,
That and I'm sure there's a good amount of people that are like, I've always wanted to go to New Orleans. This is a pretty good excuse. Whether or not I go, I can go to watch the Super Bowl at a bar on Bourbon Street. That has to be a pretty cool experience.
Yeah. Um, I wonder. I wonder if we're ever gonna get another good halftime show. Like
I
it's
really
been a long
think
time.
I think there's a world this one could be really good. He's a very good performer. And I think
You haven't seen about what he's doing,
I don't care if he's wearing a dress.
bro. No, that's crazy. Nah, I gotta, I
I
gotta
don't care.
fully.
I,
Nah, that's wild. Is like there's gonna. Nah, fuck no. I can't get on board with that. It's
but
gonna be in a dress, bro. And my thing is like, bro. But I've said this to be fair. I've said this about going to like go and play at these other countries. Like, bro, who cares? Who gives a shit if it's global? Like, I don't want to see a dude speak singing Spanish on the Super Bowl halftime show.
I
I don't
understand
care.
that. I mean, if you look at the audience, I'm
I don't
sure.
want to go. I don't want to go play football in Germany. I don't want to go play in London or Brazil. Fuck those guys. Like, I don't understand why we try so hard for that.
Yeah,
No idea. Like, name me one fucking Brazilian NFL player. Name me one.
I can't.
I can't name you any of them that speak Spanish. Like the MLB wants
Ocho
to do a
Cinco.
Curacao series, bro. like the MLB doing like stuff like that makes sense because
Baseball's very
80%
Latin.
of those rosters have translators. Like you know, we we don't need a world where it's just dumb. It's just dumb. It pisses me off.
Yeah, I understand. I think it is kind of funny to have a non-English speaker perform at something that's probably 80+% English speakers watching, but we'll see.
I mean, last year's had an English speaker, and nobody in that crowd understood anything he was saying either. So it's like you got to understand,
Who
like the
was it?
Super
Oh,
Bowl.
Kendrick Lamar.
You, yeah,
Lil Wayne
the
should have had that
crowd
one.
there is. Don't even start about that. Absolutely, but like also the crowd there, the people that like are affording Super Bowl tickets, like aren't there to see Kendrick Lamar, dog. Like that's not his target audience.
No,
Like,
nobody cares that he's beefing with Drake,
yeah, no one cares.
especially
Oh,
six
let's
months.
go. Time out. Drew Brees first ballot Hall of Fame. Let's fucking go. I hate that it's going to be overshadowed by the fact that Bill Belichick and Robert Kraft didn't get in, but no more fitting way for
Robert
a Drew
Kraft
Brees Hall of
is
Fame.
still the owner of the Patriots, no?
I guess, but like I mean, Bill's still in football, I guess, because it's the Pro Football Hall of Fame,
Well, yeah,
not
but
the
Bill's
NFL
not
Hall
in
of
pro
Fame.
football anymore.
Yeah, it's true.
Robert Kraft, if he's still the owner of the Patriots, what sense does that make?
I thought he was on the ballot.
I
I
think he
must be
was
wrong.
too. I'm
Wrong.
just saying, like in general, what sense does it make if he's still involved? Like I know he's the owner because he was on the stage with the team. They had a picture of one of the players giving him a hat.
Yeah, I don't know, but yeah, shout out the goat, shout out Breezes.
Yes, shout out, huge shout out. Only reason New Orleans has a Super Bowl.
Actual,
Only one will ever get.
most likely.
I do. I will say this. Like, part of me is like it. I'm really excited that or happy that it happened when we were children. Like, that's the coolest sports memory to have. I think. is like, yeah, I don't remember every single detail, but it's like I got to grow up knowing that like my favorite team won a Super Bowl. That's just cool, I guess.
Yeah, but I wish I had, because really, I mean, I got lucky. All of all of my teams, like my big three teams, except for the Pelicans, but my big three teams won when I was growing up. So it's like
Yeah.
I don't I don't know what it's like now. I'm going through this where the Saints suck, the Sox are in a drought. Like it's like this is way worse. I would rather it sucked as a kid,
Thank you, Jay
and then
Johnson.
now we're reaping the benefits. Thank God for Jay Johnson. Well, we were always good though. We really didn't go through a rough stretch. Like Maneri at least had us. We didn't break through with him, but like we were
Yeah.
there, you know.
Yeah. But you want to
But
start getting into the big game a little bit more? Then
sure.
do we want to go over like our stupid props that we want to talk about first, or do we want to get into those last?
I only have a couple, so I mean, I'm tails never fails kind of guy, you know.
I am on the same boat. That was gonna be my guess, was
Okay,
tails.
okay, I'm going
Um,
tails. Over on the anthem. I don't care who's singing it. The over on the anthem. Give me
I'll go under on the anthem just to take the other side.
give me yellow Gatorade.
See, I'm purple. I think it's gonna be like that light purple.
Okay, respect. Um, I don't know. I may throw in a fun like Super Bowl MVP bet this year.
Yeah, it'd be
Could be
cool.
fun.
I'd almost like to put it on like a Cooper Cup or like somebody where it would just be like a
Right.
hell yeah if they won. Like whether or not it actually happens, it's just being able to cheer on a cool
You
story
know,
until it's over.
Will Campbell is 10 to win like $3,500 or $2,000 or something. So
What would he have like physically? What would he have to accomplish on the field to win Super Bowl MVP as a tackle?
honestly, bro, he'd have to find a way to catch the game winning touchdown pass.
That or like what if there was like they couldn't run the ball all game and he just like like seven people all the way to the end zone. Travion Henderson right behind him.
Yeah,
Like that'd be kind of sick.
that'd be so dope. I think you'd be the only guy in the world to have that bet.
Dude.
That'd be so dope. Now I'll probably put in a funky one like that. Cause like the 49ers, when they lost to the Chiefs, if they had won, Juwan Jennings was getting that MVP.
Yeah.
Like, um,
It would also be
I
cool.
don't know.
I also think it'd be really cool if Sam Darnold won it. Just a kind of a cool story, like
Yeah, I
a
agree. I
guy
agree.
that was very highly touted, kind of thought to be done with, and now he's in the Super Bowl.
Yep, I'm a big Sammy D guy.
Yeah. But yeah, it's kind of it's a cool scenario to be in. Like no matter which way the game goes, as long as it's a fun game, fun night, good commercials, we're in a good spot.
I think I made that like a Seahawks corner. Yeah, I think one dude gets a pick six in a big moment
Channel their inner Richard
in a
Sherman.
low scoring game. Yeah. What if some dude has two picks, one of them being a pick six?
So
Like,
what if they end up in the Malcolm Butler situation again, where it's like third and goal, 1 yard line? You think there's a world in which they double psych themselves out, pass it again, and let themselves get intercepted just because they're like they know we're gonna run it. They're
they'll
gonna
never
stop.
see it coming.
Yeah.
Bro, that I would hate it because I think I am. I don't know. I don't care who wins it really. Like I love the storyline either way. It's really
No
awesome.
matter what, an LSU player
And
goes home with a ring.
also, I'm gonna feel really bad no matter what happens. Like I'm gonna feel bad for the loser, probably more than I'm gonna enjoy it for the winner.
Yeah.
Um, you know, like if the Seahawks win, I'm like, yeah, Don. Then I'm like, damn, dude, that sucks because it feels like the Patriots right now, like they're good, but it feels very like lightning in a bottle. So it's like you don't know. It's like the Bengals Super Bowl run. It's like you don't know
Yeah.
if they'll be back.
That makes a lot of sense.
Seahawks feel like they're just getting started. Like this
Yeah.
feels like three a three straight NFC championship, a three out of 5 years NFC championship appearance type run.
Come the
You
new
know,
Eagles, the new bluish green
um,
bird team that makes the playoffs every year.
yeah, it just they got a great defense and like they don't ask too much out of anybody really. Like
Picked up
Donald's
a
been great, but
monster in Shaheed.
yeah, dude, I'm so happy for him.
Yep.
Yeah, and it sucks as Saint as losing Shaheed, and we'll get into it, but GTA in the same year. It's very painful. You're gonna need a lot of this, New Orleans.
Dude. If you want to go ahead and get into that and then get back into the other thing, we can go ahead and hit the breaking news. Breaking news: the Pelicans decide to do absolutely nothing this trade deadline except trade my favorite player. Like Bo took time off of work today to call me and just make sure I was all right. That's how bad this was. Like I
As soon
couldn't.
as I saw it, I was like, "Oh no!"
Yeah, and the worst part is like it's not like you get anything for it. Like 2 second rounders and a guy with a year left on his contract. Like one of my buddies texted me and was like, "Well, at least Hawkins is about to get playing time." I was like, "I'd rather get rid of every player on this team and just have Jose." Like that is my favorite
Yeah,
player in the history of the Pelicans organization. One of the biggest heart guys, best guys you can have in the locker room. Connected with the city a lot. I only
yeah.
thing that kind of gives me a little bit of peace is the fact that he is going back home to New York, so I know that's going to make him and his family very happy.
Then he gets to play with Josh Hart again.
Yeah, he will probably be the first Pelicans like full bench player to get like a full level tribute video, standing ovation. Like, and if not, we
Oh, he
us the
absolutely will.
Bleachers podcast will make sure that it gets done.
Yeah, like I don't know. It's very rare, especially for somebody who's not a starter, not the star of
He
the
has
team,
no
like to
value.
be that. To be, oh, okay, no, he's played really like he has
He
grown
has,
so much, but
I don't know, like
he's in the rotation hella now. But like when he, I don't know, when he hits the floor, it's like the arena knows they get excited for him. Like he
there's a
was like he
buzz.
was like he was like a son of like very rarely do we get these like the son of a city. Like he was the son of New Orleans. Like you didn't see anybody dissing him on Twitter. Like you didn't see anything. Like everything's off limits. Like you do not talk about him. He is great. You
Dude,
know,
that was one
he
of
was
my
so much fun.
favorite memories as a
Yeah.
Pelicans fan was it was the year the so in 21-22 the Suns knocked us out of the playoffs in 6 games. And then we were the number 1 seed. Suns were the number 2 seed. We were only a half game ahead. And Friday and Sunday we played versus the Suns uh in New Orleans. So I immediately bought tickets to both because I had been to the playoffs last year. I was super excited. Jose had actually been out for like 4 weeks with broken ribs. He goes out on the media the night before the game and says, if he's playing, I'm playing. Doesn't even mention the dude's name. Comes in, plays a hell of a game, face guards him every single second that he's in. And then at the very end of the game, Zion goes for a 360 windmill dunk, slams it in garbage time while we're already up 13 to get another game lead on the outright 1 seed. And then a big fight breaks out. And everybody thought it was because Zion did a 360 windmill in garbage time. No, it was because Chris Paul elbowed Jose in the ribs to try and get him out for the Sunday game because he was scared of having him guard him or for whatever reason. And nobody knew that until ESPN posted it maybe 20 minutes before tip off. And like I already had tickets to both games. And my favorite part, it was a 2:30 tip off on a Sunday. It was family night. They gave out Lego sets. As soon as the ball got tipped off, "F you, Chris Paul" chant. Entire stadium screaming at the top of their lungs, like every single person. And the announcers over the mic, "It's family night! It's family night! Stop!" And it just gets louder. Like it was for Jose. That's the only reason that kind of thing happens. Like you obviously don't want that, but you got a guy that rides
Yeah.
as hard for your city as Jose. You ride for him that hard. He's gonna be missed big time.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Like you said, I'm gonna need to look up when the Knicks come into town because like that'd be a cool one to go to.
Oh yeah, I mean
See the GTA tribute.
the signed jerseys behind me. That's the only signed Pelicans jersey I own. Like he signed it for me in person. That's one of the few people I like made it a point to go out of my way and do that for because of how sick that dude is. Got the GTA on
He's so
LeBron,
funny.
dude.
And like, dude,
My
I saw a video, like almost a tribute video today of somebody, and it was like just fun moments of him. Like there was that one of him signing his like contract extension, like BI's holding his camera and stuff. And I was
Mhm.
like,
dude, that
damn,
was such a
dude,
fun group.
yeah,
Um,
it's awesome.
That I really thought that was the one player that was just going to be here until he was gone. I thought he was like
Me too.
the Garrett Temple type that was just going to be here. He was just a Pelican until he was done playing basketball. It just
Oh,
sucks.
Larry Fitzgerald and Luke Kuechly, Andrew Reese.
Kuechly made it.
It's a good ass class.
That's
Holy
awesome.
shit, yeah, it's a
I
good
wanted
ass
Kuechly to
class.
make it. But
Oh
yeah,
yeah, Kuechly's the man.
just sucks to lose Jose, man. I was
Yeah,
at the game
definitely.
that was the D'Angelo Russell. Can he shoot? Yes, I can shoot.
Yeah, yes, I
And next three shots straight in, dude. That was insane. I was sitting courtside for that game. That was awesome. That was the only time I've ever sat courtside in my life. And
yes I can shoot.
I would say Jose Alvarado is like 50% of the reason that I'm as diehard of a Pels fan as I am. Like he was one of the
It's
players
not
that
crazy to say.
made it easy to watch a bad team. To leave it at that. Like very, very sad over here. But I'll leave it at that.
Yeah.
But thank God we have Derek Queen.
Well, there's being sad about a player leaving, and then there's being sad about a player coming to your team. Um, we'll just revisit the Super Bowl in a second. We'll get everything else out of this. It's so funny to even say out loud.
Take it away,
We're
Bo.
paying we're paying Isaiah Kiner Falefa $6 million.
$6 million?
We're paying him $6 million. The dude, the dude. I guess we don't have to worry about this. The dude lost them. I mean, he didn't lose the World Series by any stretch of means, but like, there's a big controversy about his lead off third base in the World Series game. Guess what? With this roster and the moves we've made, we don't got to fucking worry about that at all. That's like the least of our worries. Like, we may see how his leads are in the
Oh.
wild card game or something. Like, I don't think they like. I don't think the like you so like last year's roster is a playoff team, right? But I don't think you understand like what it took. Like we were trying to get to 500 for half of the year, and like we had to go on a 10-game win streak to make the playoffs. Like
Yeah.
those don't come around every season. You don't have a 10-gamer every season. Like that's what it took to
Because this
clinch
year we're
with like
going on a
2
20
games
gamer.
left.
Dude.
Unless Billy Bean's in that fucking clubhouse, which would make sense on all these moves, but we're not doing it.
We got him.
We got him. We got him.
Shout out to the Sexton
Yeah, it's
shirt
just
from last
depressing.
episode.
I don't like. Let's just let Romy play every day. I would rather see that. I would rather watch
Well,
that.
is he a switch hitter or lefty righty? You're righty.
The righty. I'm
We
pretty
were a
sure.
lefty
I
heavy
thought he was a
lineup.
switch hitter.
I
I
mean,
thought he was a switch hitter, but I'm pretty sure
he
he's just
does
righty.
provide backup at defense at almost every other position in the infield, does he not? Like there are worse signings to
Does
make.
does does Nate Eaton? Does Nick Sogard? Does Roman Gonzalez?
This is
Does
true.
Sadon? Does Meyer? We have 8 of these guys, and we're addicted to them. We keep picking up these guys that don't like.
Is it bad
We're
for
just
the
like, oh,
Red
he can play
Sox?
anywhere. It's like, yeah, but does he do it good?
Is it bad for the Red Sox organization if he wins MVP this year, IKF? Like, does it make Craig
I
double
think that
down
place
and
would
think he's
fucking
the smartest
explode.
person in the world?
Yes, he would be insufferable. I think balls will explode.
Dude, that would be one of the funniest things ever. Just a random 1 year, $5 million dude coming in and just hitting 390 with 40 bombs.
His swing is only to pull the ball to left field in the air. He does nothing else. They said pull the ball to left field.
People start bringing jellyfish nets to the Green Monster just to catch him because it's so often.
That would be sick. Honestly, that's probably better. Like if he did that, he'd be better off.
And then every now
Like
and
you
then he
have
just
one
absolutely.
swing, brother.
Every now and then he just takes out a red light and the Coca-Cola sign just directly behind him.
Yes. Yeah. So it's pretty hard to be be us right now, fandom wise.
Oh yeah. We've had I texted one of my friends that like isn't a Pelicans fan. He asked me like why I was mad about it, and I just basically told him like this team's been bad for a while. The roster construction's pretty terrible. There's no reason to have a team built around somebody that doesn't consistently play. We've had one winning season since getting the number one overall draft pick. That's not good. Um,
It's not good.
it would have made more sense to trade Zion.
Way more. Way more.
But
But also, none of these big pieces that were supposed to get traded got traded.
yeah, John Morant,
Ja, they
Giannis.
put Giannis,
Did you hear?
like,
Did you hear the Lakers come out and say that they had a couple players on the Mavericks they were interested in, and the Mavericks came out and were like, "We're not trading with you guys anymore."
I did not see that.
That made me laugh pretty hard.
That's funny. That is funny.
And then shout out former Pelican Jackson Hayes getting suspended one game for hitting a mascot
What?
at a Wizards game. I don't know if it's
What
new or
that? Oh,
old.
yeah,
I just saw it. Let me look it up.
that's funny. Who else? Oh, AD got sent to the Wizards.
Yeah, Jackson Hayes, Lakers Hayes suspended one game for pushing Wizards mascot. He
That's
was like
funny.
running with the flag, and he just smoked him
Nice.
as he
I
was
thought
running.
he was. I thought he was gonna be the truth, bro.
Yeah,
I
John
thought he
loved
was gonna be
him,
so
and
good.
then John was like his dad, basically in the way that like John was the world's biggest Jackson Hayes fan, and then he would do something stupid and get him kicked out of the game, and John would be like, "Kid has all the talent in the world, but can't put it together to stay in the freaking game."
I thought we had the next Blake Griffin, like
Yeah, easy money.
genuinely,
I mean, because
or DeAndre Jordan.
he was insane
He's
when he was
so
on the floor.
athletic. Oh, he's so athletic.
Yeah.
He had the sideshow bob chain. Like he was cool.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah, I was sad.
yeah. I mean,
But
anyways,
well,
well,
back to football.
back to the Super Bowl or to cap things off.
Yeah, let me pull up the Fanatics real quick, or my I bet on Fanatics Sportsbook. But alrighty, Barry, you want to get into it first? You want me to pick one first? Do we want to get into our parlay first? What we got?
I'm in the parlay, and then I've only got one other pick that I just really like.
Gotcha.
Um, I want to do the Louisiana parlay. I want to shout out the Boot Boys.
Yep.
So let's do Kayshawn Booty, Rishi G, touchdown parlay. I
Gotcha.
think it's plus 1,600, so 10 to win 170 ish.
Hell yeah.
Good little lay there.
That and with Shahidi's a multiple threat, whether it's touch like
Yeah, you can get the punt return touchdown or
kickoff return, whatever.
yeah, both. Yeah, and like you don't have to be a red zone threat to score that. Like it could be a bomb. And then I looked on FanDuel. FanDuel has a special prop. I don't know if you saw this or not, but it's the Seahawks to throw an interception on the opponent's 1 yard line is plus 10,000.
That's awesome.
10 wins, 1,000 bags.
Got it.
That is hilarious.
That's a good one to just throw money on just because it's funny.
Yeah, exactly. If it hits,
Like solely so you
it's
can take a
meme.
screenshot of the ticket to where you look back in 10 years and it's like, you remember when they were mean enough to put this as a prop?
Yeah. You know how much money they would have to pay out if that hit? Because I'm sure everybody that saw it was
Would
just like,
that be like the ultimate, like, you know how people talk about how there's like what emotional betting or whatever, where like say it was Sox were in the game
like
7
emotional
World
hedging.
Yeah, where Sox are in game 7, you just put $2,500 on the other team, and it's like you either
Yes.
lose money and the Sox win, or you win a ton of money and the Sox lose. Like you win in either
That is the
scenario.
emotional hedge right there. Because
Nah,
that one, they could just do it. They could do it like in the first drive of the game and then
yeah.
win the game. You could be double happy.
It would almost be funnier if it then had a second one that was like plus 100,000, like, and had the exact like second time, like buy a middle linebacker. Yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be pretty good. I have 2 picks. I don't necessarily know about the second half. I think like we've talked about a little bit in the beginning of this game. I think it's 2 really hot defenses. and I think under 22 and a half in the first half. If you really want to kind of risk it, you can go under 21 and a half. I wouldn't really take it any further under that, but that's going to get you around minus 105 to 115, depending on where you're looking.
I like it.
And then like Bo talked about earlier, I mean, just having a guy that we've cheered on in this season to be in the Super Bowls is pretty cool. So I'm gonna go with Shaheed to get a 30+ yard reception at plus 225.
Nice. Love that.
But yeah, it'll be a fun game. I think this will be one of the ones where I'll be playing all-time quarterback, cheering on whoever has the ball.
Pretty much, yeah. Just want to see a good game. So
It would be kind of cool though to have
yeah.
like a 2012 college football national championship and like have a Super Bowl with no touchdowns, total score under 15.
Yeah, I'd be down. I'm a fan of this kind of games. Like, I think that's fun.
The
I
pitcher
like
duel of
games that
football.
matter when you score. Yep. I like it to matter when you score.
I've also been getting more into watching some of our Olympic stuff and just thinking about like competitiveness and stuff. Have you ever seen the TJ Oshie shootout in the Olympics?
Mm-mm.
It was when the Winter Olympics were in Russia. And the Olympic rules is after the first round of 3 shootouts, you have to send 3 separate guys out for the first round of 3. And then after that, you can just send the same guy over and over again. They sent out Oshie like 8 times in a row against Russia, and he won.
That's funny.
Dude, if y'all want to get hyped up for the Super Bowl, go watch that. Or the Winter Olympics.
That's sick. That's sick.
I don't know where I got that from, but I was just thinking about it.
I like it. I like it.
But
yeah. This is the last show that doesn't have baseball within a week of it.
Dude.
And it's just really nice to hear.
I cannot.
I saw a video of Ohtani bat flipping in the World Series, and it said Zach York versus Milwaukee in a couple of days. It's like, yeah, that's fire. So very pro Zach York. I'll be at a LSU game next Monday, at a Southern Miss game that Tuesday. So a lot of college baseball coming up. Very excited. Also,
dude,
I was like getting hyped for it at work today, and I rewatched the Florida versus Clemson Super Regional game. I don't know if you've ever seen that.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen it?
From last year?
Did you watch that game? Like, yeah.
Yes.
Or 2 years ago, the year that Florida won it, I think. Also, it was the year that Florida won it. Yeah.
Florida hasn't won it in a minute.
They won it year before last, no? Mm-mm. It was LSU, Florida, LSU.
Tennessee, I thought.
Yeah, they did. Oh, shit, it was Tennessee. Okay, yeah, that's right. I think basketball. Yeah, so it was a Tennessee.
It was Tennessee.
And before Caglione was pitching, so it couldn't have been last year. It had to been the year before last.
I think it was the LSU. It was the 2023 year.
I thought it was 24. No, it was definitely 2024.
Yeah.
That's the one.
Because that was when LSU played UNC.
Right, correct. That year. Yeah, well, anyways, that game went like 13 innings, and it was unreal. I'll have to send you this link to watch it because it got me like hyper than the Tavon Austin tape, I think. It was awesome.
Dude, that's how I was with the Oshie one. We'll have to exchange. Yeah. But I do want to bring this up just because our listeners deserve to go look this up if they haven't. Your college baseball, Southern Miss, is responsible for one of my favorite college baseball videos of all time.
Is it the dude who throws it like 40 feet over the plate?
I mean,
it is one of my favorites.
If you just watch him throw the ball, you'd swear the runner was out at home.
It's a missile.
You watch the throw, and it's like, oh, this dude's trying to kill the popcorn guy.
Yeah, that is one of the funniest clips ever.
And can you explain your point of view from that story? Because that's also something I found awesome. Weren't you there?
Yeah, so right field where the students sit. So the student section there. So basically how this works, it's arguably my favorite setup in college baseball that no one knows about. So very successful baseball program. I think like a ton of 40-win seasons, like a lot of hosted regionals and stuff. So we just have like 3 bleachers. So like behind home plate and like There's like, a grandstand, seat backs, and then it kind of U's out like this, like follows the shape of the diamond, but only to like right before the dugouts start. That's it. That's the only seat backs you have there, right?
Yeah.
Those are all season tickets, and they are all sold out. There's a couple year long wait list to even get those. So those are sold out every game. So the general admission and student tickets are all down the right field line, and you have to bring your own fold out chair. Like you bring in a chair for
That's
yourself,
sick though.
and it's like a hill, and it's on mulch. No, it's sick. It's like a hill on mulch. Bring your own chair. It also is really cool. Like you get to like really know people that you're
Yeah.
sitting by the same people. You're bringing each other's chairs and shit. It's cool. Well, behind right field, there's a row of trucks, parking spots. It's called the Roost. Also, long waiting list to get in. But so those guys can bring grills, coolers, all that stuff in. So they can't monitor them. So they can't monitor what you bring in either. Because like if these guys are getting it in, they're like, we can't stop you guys from doing it. So you can just bring your cooler into these games, every one of them. So if you have a GA thing, you just bring your cooler in. So we would get to go every game and buy a 30 rack of natty for $15.
Yeah, Alex Box
Get a
could
free
never.
student ticket. And just yeah, no, you just it's awesome.
Dude.
So long story short, so picture this, right? We're in right field on a hill of mulch and lawn chairs. Then we brought in our own hot dogs, full wrapped them before the game, brought them in with the cooler, brought everything in. So we've had like 15 beers at this game. Just it was probably, I think it was on like a Thursday. We don't do Friday classes, so everybody's off the next day. Getting trashed this baseball game. And it's like it was. I don't remember. It wasn't against anybody good. Like, the
No, it was
school
a
wasn't
midweek. It
good.
was a midweek.
Yes, and it was like why are we even in this game? Like why are we not blowing this team out? So like the whole game, it feels like all right. Well, here's where they like pull away. Like it was fun playing around. Here's where they pull away, and it didn't. So then like it gets finally like bottom nine. And we're like, all right, like they're just gonna walk it off or whatever. And sure enough, Tink rips it up the middle to the center fielder. Our leadoff, I think it was Ozzie Pratt, is coming around, and this kid just comes up fired. And we're like, oh, okay, like it's over. Like we're like, he's not getting thrown out. And we're like, oh, like damn. Like we look, and he's like not even halfway. Like he's just touching third when his ball's like getting thrown. And we're like, damn. And it comes out, dude's like, again, right field, watching the throw from center field. You have the perfect angle to see trajectory of this thing. Like, you know if it's online or offline immediately. And dude, he goes to like janitor throw, it looks like. He is just real to the ground and his arm is just up here. And you can just see this fucking the hypotenuse of this fucking ball just and it hits no more than 5 feet from going over the whole fucking net behind it, throwing it out of the stadium. One of the funnier things I've ever seen. It's like we rolled laughing. It was hilarious. It was
that
one of
that,
the better
that
things to see
one of the
hammered.
worst ways to end. Like, there's no blaming that on anything else. Like, that's, oh man, the ball was slippery. Like, I bet it
Yeah.
was.
Like, damn, I would have had him.
Had the speed on it.
Yeah. Yeah, man. It was just like, what is that bus ride like on the way back? Like, you just almost beat a 40-win team, like
How many
great program. Would have
times?
been your program's best win. And this dude just fucking just a bit outside.
How many times do you think they overlaid that with the Trevor Bauer pitch over center field?
Oh my God. How many times do you think he got picked last for dodgeball after this?
Unless he was playing against Shaq or Wembenyama, dude. Then he's tearing him up.
I bet his throwing partner was fucking pissed the rest of the year. Just like every time they're going one with, all right, dude, here, like the chest. Yeah,
Dude.
I'm gonna go watch that clip after this. That is one of the funnier things.
You want to end it there?
And go look up that clip and watch the Super Bowl.
Watch the Super Bowl. Let's call out one commercial. What do we think's the best commercial going to be to end that off?
I got two options. I think Dark Horse. I think E-Trader comes back out with a banger commercial. Do you remember the baby in a crib commercials
Yes.
from back in the day? I think they run something back and come out of nowhere after their retirement. But my actual pick, I think Doritos has a banger this year.
Doritos used to have the best every year, and it seems like they
They
kind of
used
have
to.
been a little bit off their game.
Yeah, I think they're making a comeback this year.
I'm gonna give an honorable mention to commercial that'll definitely be played this year. One of the best football commercials ever created. I woke up feeling the cheesiest coach. I
I
mean,
woke
just
up feeling the
all time,
cheesiest coach. It's a
all
classic. It is
time.
all time. It is all time.
Burger King's got to have a good one.
Yeah.
And I
Burger
think
King's just gonna have one that's gonna get stuck in your head for the next couple months.
it's gonna be awesome. Like it's gonna be the same jingle, just very slightly changed enough for it to just stick in your brain and be
Yeah.
like, oh, it used to be this, now it's this.
I bet Burger King comes out with a hot dog, and the song is hot dog, hot dog, hot dog, hot dog.
That would make me so. I would go to Burger King just to get a hot dog if that's the thing. Dude, that's awesome.
Imagine if like the Burger King guy was like a doctor. Like he just
Hey, this is. I hate
he
to be
just
this
comes in
off
here. He
topic.
just comes in here with a spreadsheet. Herpes, 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 herpes.
I hate to be this off topic
Damn,
again, but
Matt Stafford MVP.
I saw another fantasy punishment that made me laugh really hard, and it's one of the most heinous I've seen in a minute. They made the loser eat an entire cake in one sitting. Like he couldn't get up till he was done with the cake, but he had to eat each ingredient individually.
Oh no!
So like 3/4 of a stick of butter, 2 eggs, whole bag of powder, dude. Like,
Oh, that
and the
sucks.
best part was like they didn't give him like a Betty Crocker cake mix. Like they had a full like cocoa powder, sugar,
That
flour, baking
sucks.
soda. Like
Oh, that
what would have been an
sucks.
amazing cake had he gotten to eat it after it was made.
He just got shaking around in his stomach.
If I would have been like, oh dude, I'm sorry you had to go through that. Here's for your next meal whenever you get hungry again, and like have made a cake with that recipe. That'd be great.
Here's what you could have had. Here's what's currently going on in your stomach.
It's terrible. That can't be fun to digest either. Like that's a lot of ingredient.
Yeah, that's kind of suck.
But
It's unfortunate.
hey, go Patriots, go Seahawks. Hope it's a fun
Just hope
game.
both teams have fun.
Yep. I just want both teams to go out there and have fun.
Yeah.
Hey, do you know who makes the Super Bowl trophy? What company?
Who?
I'm asking. Like, do you know?
Oh.
Oh, you know
Mm-mm,
Tiffany
no.
and Co. makes the Lombardi trophy. Like that's Tiffany and Co. silver.
Wow.
And
I did not know
the
that.
O'Brien as well.
Did not know that at all. That's cool.
I thought that was pretty cool too.
That's cool. They probably make the rings too, huh?
No, that's random companies. There's been like a company Jacob and Co. that's done like the last five,
Word.
or I think Jason of Beverly Hills is what it is. But that dude's crazy. I watch a bunch of
Nice.
his YouTube stuff.
Nice. Cool. All right.
Get to see who makes a new one this week.
Yep.
Peace.